cheese whistles?
Cheese whistles? How have you not heard of cheese whistles?
Oh, well, I mean, I've heard of them, but I don't know I don't know anything about them.
Well, here's why you're a fucking idiot.
Okay.
And let me start off by telling you why cheese whistles are the greatest invention of all time.
Okay.
First of all, it's a whistle.
Right.
You can use it for anything. If you're a referee, if you're being raped, anything in between.
Uh-huh.
Or mainly just those two things.
Right.
But afterwards...
Those are really the main purpose. Like, if you're a gym teacher, a referee, or a rapist, those are the only three times you really deal with
need to whistle. Yeah. But also, after you're done using it for whatever you need to use it for, you can eat it. And we sell it in a variety of flavors. We're here to tell you the flavors right now.
Oh, we've got cheddar, we got Swiss, and did you know that depending on the cheese that you make this out of, the very whistle call you make will attract the animal that made that cheese.
That is incredible news. We actually have our colleague Jimmy Bob in the field. He's been using this whistle all day. How does it feel, Jimmy Bob?
Oh my God, there's so much pain!
No, the other. Wait, Jimmy Bob, get that streaker out of there.
Sorry, no, listen, we talked about this. Stay away from my set. All right, well, I'm sorry, I was rudely interrupted. What was your question, Bob?
Oh, I just want to know how you feel using that cheese whistle over there.
Oh my God, do I feel empowered.
Which ones have you tried so far?
I've tried the Tutti Frutti cheese whistle.
That's one of our newest products. It's still in beta testing, and here's our
beta testing it. Yes, and it's delicious.
It's also classified, and our only prototype.
Well, now I'm eating it.
But I've heard of so many side effects of cheese whistles. What makes yours different?
Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
security get him out.
You want to hear a good side effect? If you keep talking, I'm gonna hit you with a baseball bat.
That's a good side effect.
How much do these cheese whistles cost?
45 easy payments of 23 cents.
Hey, wait, steal my job?
Can I ask a question?
No. Next.
Can I ask his question?
Yes. What was the question?
I just want everyone to know that this is the first time that I have ever been on television.
Next.
Wait to milk it. Next.
I get it. Milk it like cheese whistles.
Actually,
anyway, back to cheese whistles.
Can I use Parmesan to announce someone's impending rape?
You can.
That guy doesn't know how rape whistles work.
It's to let people know that you're about to rape them.
No.
We do not endorse the use of said cheese whistle, but the purchase we will.
Well, clearly I'm not the target market, unless, of course, you can sell it to me because I'm not allowed around children.
Well, really, our demographic was gym teachers, but what the heck.
Hey, if you don't want to be around children,
I'm not allowed to be around children.
Even better, if one comes near you and you want to get them away, you can have our high-pitched cheddar whistle, and that'll send them right the fuck home.
Well, I want children to come near me. The courts...
Oh, and then in that case, you can have our Gouda summoning whistle, and that one really, really gets the kids going towards you.
It's true. I've used it multiple times. The kids love it. And they come chanting, "It's a Gouda!"
I think we've turned this to a dark enough place.
This one went from like happy go cheese whistles to how effective are they at letting me rape kids.
Children to my house.
Yeah, this is not. We're not endorsing.
All circumstantial.
This is circumstantial.
For a few easy payments of some time in prison.
You get a free circumcision with every whistle you purchase.
Wow. That's not true. We don't pay for it. Anyway, back to.
Can I just put on record? None of us are rapists.
There are no rapers here. We're not even
pedophiles.
I'm so not a raper.
We're not even pedophiles.
We're not even pedophiles. We're not pedophiles either.
Tonight, I saw my son use a bicycle as a weapon.
Please take my name off this podcast.
We're gonna get some.
Hey guys, remember that time we were playing D&D?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is that what we're here for?
What's that, Mr. Pikachu hat?
Glorious.
It's Dr. Pikachu hat. Anyway,
I didn't go to Pikachu medical school for 8 years to be called
Or anything in between, but mainly those two things.
Those are the two things I can think of for any reason.
So are we playing a game?
Yes,
I don't remember anymore.
So you were about to do something, I believe.
Fucking break the wall.
I was.
That's what I remember.
He was gonna slide underneath. He was gonna limbo.
Oh yeah,
limbo.
I'm limbo.
So you're gonna crack your back rock into two pieces and
Oh,
fold it.
it's perfectly capable. I mean, I've
Yeah.
done it before.
Yeah, and you do, you go under limbo stick.
Yes.
And I don't know the rest of those words because who needs to know them?
It goes something like, in the land of the jungle.
Make an acrobatics check.
Into the void he goes.
Oh no.
Like this, it's been nothing but below 10 the whole night.
Well,
What is
you're
it?
not in combat, so.
It is a 4
Your guy
plus
knows.
2.
So as you kind of fold yourself back and start taking a step forward, you just fall flat on your back and just.
This is worth the whole day.
Well, I would like to roll over and just crawl.
Okay.
That probably would have been easier than limboing in the
Yeah.
first place.
So you get into the warden's office.
Yes.
What are you looking for? What are you
I
doing?
would like to search the desk.
Who said there was a desk?
It's a warden's office.
Yeah. There's a
Is there-
desk. I just didn't say there was. I'm assuming things.
Idiot.
I'm sorry.
Look, this isn't his first dungeon.
There's always a desk.
I guess I will investigate. Is there anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, there's a whistle made of cheese.
Really? What flavor is it?
There's no rapist!
Parmesan?
No.
Goat cheese and
There's
cranberries.
no rapist!
Yeah, this is why I said you have to be fucking quiet.
But we get riled up.
We're
Yeah.
gonna get him in so much
Apologize for
trouble.
screaming that at your job.
I'm gonna get a report on Monday.
Yeah, something.
Oh, we
about
heard
something
about
cheese whistles and
Raiders,
See all those things.
Did you guys have cheese whistles? Because I fear those are going around. And,
Is that a name for a drug? I don't even know.
no. Anyway, so you check the desk. Make an investigation check.
Not with that die.
Okay.
Use the
Well,
virtual
no,
die.
you have to roll. You have to roll a die.
I will. I rolled a 7 through the thing.
No. You have to roll a die. Come on. We're playing tabletop.
It's been nothing but below 10.
Oh!
Crit miss.
He breaks the desk.
You try to open one of the drawers and you break the handle off of it instead.
I use magic to put it back on.
Not with a crit miss, you don't.
I'm gonna crawl in and check the desk.
Do you guys all want to crawl in so you can all be in the same place?
Yeah.
You know that black
Good,
hole
now
can
that I have
happen
you all in
like
the same
that.
place.
You know what? I'm gonna stay outside in case
The boogeyman?
the thingy. Well, it's folded in half, right?
It's like a ball. It's like literally like a cylindrical or a circular ball.
I feel like
spherical.
I
Spherical,
feel like
that's
I've
what
seen this movie before, and it
Centrifugal?
goes through the whole. I'm gonna stay outside
Centrifugal?
in case anything happens.
Citrusy.
Do we have a bag of holding?
No,
Don't you?
that was Hannes that had that.
All I have is a ton of Nazi gold in a tankard.
That's
That's pretty good.
What
That's
else?
all you really need.
And,
in life.
and we got those jerseys.
That's true.
I don't have a jersey. I just have the tankard. I'm going to investigate the desk.
Okay, make an
Death ball.
investigation check.
Fucking hell. How many D20s you got over there? I'll trade
13.
you.
Huh?
Trade you any of them.
13.
Okay, so you take a look around the desk. You open a few drawers. You go through a few papers and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Mostly it's like former prisoners and stuff. But as you get to the middle part, like the direct
center.
middle,
Yeah.
as you open it, kind of a wide desk, you see bits of pieces of paper.
It's like, oh shit, someone's hiding shit. What?
And you hear me yell from outside. Is there ripped paper?
Yes.
Use Reparo.
I don't. What? Shut up.
No, it's not ripped. This is just pieces of paper.
You show pieces of paper.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it?
Are they?
Pile it together.
They
I
are.
fixed it for you.
Yeah. Is there?
None of you recognize language.
Well, I'm just saying, if he piles it together, could I attempt to mend it to
It's
whatever?
not ripped. He said it was ripped. I said it was just pieces of paper.
You're
Yeah,
right.
so it's like
I'm outside the door.
pieces of paper implies like it's ripped up. Pieces of paper.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
it's actual sheets of paper.
No, it's just small notes of paper.
Okay, that
Post-it.
works. That I understand. Post-it.
Yeah.
It's got it. Just say
Sure,
post-it.
yeah.
So, what are the criminals?
What?
Timeout.
Okay.
Point of order.
Darzarger says.
Oh, okay.
Timeout. There were people in this room shuffling through paper. And then when I tried to open the door, this black stuff appeared. And now nobody left this room, assumedly, and there are no people in here. What happened?
Well, they escaped through that void.
But how?
Magic.
It's a old.
And 10 points.
Not to be crude, but
Yes, it is magic. It's
Do you
an
not know
old.
what world we live in?
It's an old form of magic that's not really talked about, and we don't really teach it anymore. But it does
Well,
exist.
that's
and it's-
useful.
Well,
So mad.
It was
Well,
lost.
oh,
I've gotten the shit kicked out of me.
you have look. You got an answer.
That's just
You're
the
not
same
happy with it. Don't get mad at me. Is all I have to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he hit you with a fireball or anything.
Eat a dick.
Technique lost. Long
Is there
ago,
anything
achieved.
besides the desk in the room?
there's a couple paintings on the wall.
Is there a closet?
Oh, there's
Uh,
shit. Look at his cube is a bold shit. Look at what the fuck.
Move one of the paintings.
One of the paintings
Who's the
is
drow?
of the king. The king. What's his name?
Of the hobgoblins?
No, the king of the.
No.
the king of
That would
Zavar,
be very
cool.
suspect.
The one on the right is the current king, and the one on the left, the marking underneath says it's the the former king.
Hey, hey,
I'm
guys.
gonna actually
I remember
check.
that guy.
I'm gonna move all the paintings on
Okay.
the wall.
Just wall.
Good. I yelled that from outside the door.
Go
Just
for
a
it.
whole lot of nothing in a trap.
Maybe if you had the. Actually, I'm sorry, ma'am. Never mind.
You find a cocked crossbow pointed at you.
There's no windows or anything?
Nope.
It's
You're
underground.
underground.
Yeah.
Underground
I mean, it's
windows?
Also, what would the windows look at? There's no
I don't-
outside.
Dirt? I don't know.
Did I recognize when I was in the goop that
Yeah.
we're calling it?
Yeah.
Obviously, because it's called goop.
It's not.
It's not.
You can call
Did
it
it
void.
feel familiar to when I was knocked out on the battlefield 2 missions ago?
Make a. I don't even know what to do for that.
History check?
Not really history though.
Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Ooh. Those are both 0.
Well,
You're welcome.
it didn't feel exactly the same. There were like elements of it that you recall, like when it first happened, that you were just because you remember that it was total blackness, you couldn't see anything in front of you, but the weightlessness was kind of new
Okay.
when you kind of think like comparing the two.
Alright. So it wasn't the same type of magic, but it may have been the same person.
Most
Or
likely.
it may have been a weaker version of it.
Instead of
something
a
like that.
kidnapping, but a trapping.
Maybe. I'm not trying to point you in a direction. I'm just giving you different
No, I know.
options.
The language from those notes, do any of it look familiar from the library?
No, but do all of you look at the notes?
Yes.
It looks very exactly the same to the handwriting and language that's written on the notes that you found on that hobgoblin captain.
Okay,
Oh.
so it's a letter to it's a hobgoblin letter to a dwarf warden.
It might not have been to the warden, it might have been to whoever was occupying this office.
Let's read it.
What about the leader we spoke of with the 2 dwarves?
Make a
He
perception
saw
check.
it out.
He
Hold on.
showed on a what?
Make a perception check.
20.
That's a crit.
This ink is not super dry.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of it, anyway. Like the notes on top were kind of
Yeah, it's just like
are quite new.
yeah. It's like, well, this is a fresh letter. Someone
How
was
fresh?
writing it. Oh, the fucking ink is dry. You could smudge it.
It's not dry. It's not dry.
It isn't dry.
Is there a rug on the floor?
Is there a rug on the floor? No.
All right,
Maybe
everyone
there's a
start
trap
playing
door or
patty
something.
cake with the walls and a bunch of different stones. We're gonna Scooby Doo this motherfucker.
I am actually going to examine throughout the room. I'm gonna try and find see if there's a trap door.
Sure.
Or a candelabra I can pull on.
Nice.
Genuine eel
Put
candle?
the candle
No.
back.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Can I investigate the hallway?
Sure.
It's 12.
Okay. And you're investigating what?
Like around the door in the hallway.
Okay. So you're going past the blob again?
No, I'm not in the room.
Oh, you haven't gone in there.
No,
Okay,
I was sitting
so what are
outside
you
the
looking for?
Any case of people leaving or anything
So
like
just
that?
any general tracks or anything?
Yeah, stuff like
Okay.
that. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna get a check.
Investigation check. Right?
Yep.
16.
Okay. So you in the room, you're feeling around the wall. You're looking for switches or some sort of trap thing, anything like that.
Pulling
Any
on
way
random
out?
books.
Yeah. Any way out? Doesn't seem to be. Seems to literally just be a warden's office.
Okay.
You in the hallway. There's suspiciously no tracks other than the ones that you've already decided are Darzarger's tracks
Okay.
and Ash's tracks that were coming out.
Yeah.
I would actually like to investigate. Can Is the desk movable or is it in place?
You can move it.
Damn, I was hoping it'd be in place. Maybe there's a button. I would like to use a religion check to perhaps sense powerful relics in the area. Perhaps. No, listen.
That's for real this time.
Listen.
You suspect that you're in the area and you think you're pretty powerful.
No, oh, God. But because powerful relics are known to have distinct abilities, possibly teleportation.
Sure.
It is known.
It
It has been known.
You said it too, right?
Something, finally.
Well, something is indeed something.
19.
Okay, so you're trying to feel around for religious properties. I guess I don't really know. No, you're not really finding anything
Not
super.
even so much as a necklace. That's just
I'm gonna
like,
do Arcana check.
Go ahead.
10 plus. Yeah.
There's a very strong sense
14.
of like after you use a spell, you can kind of.
It's just the
It's
taking
like
in
a
the air.
palpable
Yeah.
thing in the air.
It tastes like
to
copper.
two people who are arcanely
So
inclined.
I'm just gonna be like, all right, look, guys, they're gone. They've moved on. I say we take this letter. Everyone down here's dead. That ball is freaking me out a bit. Fuck it. Like they're gone. They probably escaped through that ball. Did you hurt your hand there? You dummy.
I'm fine.
You big dummy.
The blood is just happiness. Save it from my body.
I'm outside the room and I'm calling into it. You guys find anything interesting in there besides that letter? What's going on?
No, it seems to be a dead end.
It's weird because it also looks like nobody left the room. There's no tracks out here.
I'm telling they left the void. They left through the void.
They went through the
Teleported or left through the void or something.
These must be some powerful magical creatures that we were dealing
They're a
with.
bunch of douchebags is what they are.
Yes.
I have a question. Are there bookshelves? Is there any large furniture that can cover things?
that can cover things.
Yeah, like let's say a bookshelf with normal.
There's no trapdoor in here.
Damn.
Just to save you guys another 30 minutes of looking around.
I had already accepted
Oh,
it.
yeah, so did I. I'm like,
so
alright, I'm done with this.
I
one.
haven't looked yet.
Okay, anyways,
Well,
let's all crawl out.
I will say to everyone as we're crawling out that the notes we found, I believe they were written, or this magical user may be Isora.
The hobgoblin wizard, I'm telling you. That's what it is, man.
So the leader of their entire thing, their entire group, is a wizard. Hobgoblin.
Or some hobgoblin.
Did you
sorcerer.
share your experiences in the void?
No.
Up until, one tripped over the other.
There was just fire and lightning everywhere. That's pretty much it.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
there-
no,
well,
seriously.
so there was darkness and fire and lightning.
Alright,
horrible.
Darzarger, seriously, my bad. I'm so sorry about that.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Crit happened.
So does pain. Now I would like to sleep.
For 1,000 years.
Yeah.
I
Can we
suppose
sleep
we
like
can rest
we
now.
probably should have done before?
This has been a very eventful.
Yeah, let's go to find a place to sleep.
Well,
I
they,
know where mine is.
they still got away and we weren't fast enough.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be back. We have a letter that they might need.
I will crawl out.
Unless it was intended for us.
Oh, did you take
Yes,
those?
that
Did
doesn't
you
make
take those scraps?
I did.
Okay. I want to find out what language they're written in.
Probably.
Okay, well, we probably should find... let's just take a nap first.
Yes.
Like, before we get our asses in some deeper shit, let's just take a nap.
Like the toilet.
Anyways.
What is that? Is that like
So-
a chamber pod?
After crawling out of the room,
Yeah.
I leave the dungeon and literally just walk right to like an inn or tavern or whatever.
So you have to pay.
No. They don't make you guys pay. You're the town saviors.
I just walk in and I'm like, bed.
They're like, yes.
That is our team name.
bed.
That's a stupid name. You're stupid.
We're
Thank
called
you.
bed because we
You
put
two
you to
can't...
rest.
Besides, you can't even...
Yeah.
Besides, you guys can't even
Lunesca.
sleep with these men. Well, being women and all, it's not right. People will talk.
I'm not a man. Nor
I'm
a
not
woman.
talking to you. You don't even sleep.
You pointed at me.
I don't sleep
I
either.
didn't. I'm pointing at him.
Hi.
Shut up.
All right, everyone go to sleep.
I don't
Full
do
night
that.
rest?
I meditate. because that's what elves do.
Full rest. Full rest.
Yep, full rest.
Yeah, I got my spell.
I feel infinitely better than I did
So
previously.
you guys are all in the same. Well, you're in the box outside, but all 4 of you are in the same.
I'm gonna box in the center of their room.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're in the, you guys were given the suite
Does it
at
have
the
to be the
tavern.
center of the room?
There's
Yes.
4 separate beds that you guys have all slept in, and then he put his box in the center of the room and slept in that.
How do every game hit dice? Oh, wait.
Is there shit in my bed?
Ooh.
I would like to.
No.
Can I set his bed on
Can
fire?
I wash myself?
I don't know. Check. What?
Can I wash myself? Because we were just, in battle in a dank
Yeah.
dungeon.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone gets
No one look at the lady showering.
There's nope.
I'm gonna cock slap you, Tim.
Don't do that.
How would you do
Anyway.
that?
Language.
Anyway. God. Anyway.
Fucking
All right.
Navy SEALs.
So.
Fucking
Anyway. Okay.
Navy SEALs.
Guys.
So, as you guys are kind of walking back outside the tavern, you see there's kind of like a crowd gathered up front, like right outside the door.
I draw my gun.
Okay.
No one knows what
Blow
that
your
does.
brains out.
They're concerned, but not really sure what's going on.
Are they looking at us or?
No, they're kind of talking to each other,
Oh.
they're, like very dull whispers, and like,
I'm like,
About Jesus.
and make everyone can make perception checks.
I'm awake. Might as well eavesdrop.
Ooh. That was bad.
I'm looking for above a 15.
Oh yeah,
No.
22.
10.
No, I'm still sleeping.
Okay, so you 3, you guys are pretty confident you recognize most of the dwarves that live in this town, being that you fought beside them and you've been with them for the last couple weeks. There are some new dwarves for sure, at least in your opinion. You actually it wouldn't matter to you. You wouldn't recognize dwarves.
No, I understand dwarves. Elves, I just don't get
Gotcha.
it.
Hey,
They
Tavern,
repopulate
where did
like
the new
rabbits.
guys come from?
Huh?
They repopulate like rabbits.
Dwarves?
Yes.
oh, they all look the same.
No, they just pop out of
No,
the
you
ground.
could definitely
I know.
distinctly tell that these are different ones.
Yeah.
They are also like battered and beaten.
And these guys look like they had a hell of a time.
I walk forward.
Did we
and I
miss a
go,
party?
Are you gentlemen okay?
Was there a party?
And like literally, it's like a shit show. Every one of them is just like distraught and like.
You are very not okay.
And Tabber actually comes over to you. He's like, "You haven't heard.
What?
Zakar is lost.
No.
We lost.
The capital city.
Don't be preposterous.
It has been taken over.
Let's. Oh my god.
Shit.
When did it fall?
Just yesterday.
Oh,
But we should fight to take it back.
Tell me,
You guys are powerful.
who is
granted,
there?
But
a
from
dwarf.
all accounts, there are millions.
Tell me, who is there? Who is any of the soldiers here right now at that?
And he points to 2 of them that are particularly destroyed. Like, literally have like just their shoulder pads of their armor still on, and like
I
maybe
literally-
some gauntlets and stuff.
I literally sprint to one of them and I
Okay.
grab him by the shoulders. Tell me, did you get a good shot at their leader? Or did you see a leader that was clearly in charge of the forces?
Make some sort of diplomacy check.
Persuasion.
Your choice. Do you want to intimidate him? Do you want?
Definitely not intimidated. I'm just frazzled because I'm just
Yeah,
concerned.
I know. So
Whatever they
persuasion?
are, they're -1, all of them.
Persuasion.
Sure.
Well, it's really just how you want to.
Yeah, I'll do persuasion.
Okay.
Oh, 18.
Okay. So he says
No.
Oh.
he says I didn't get a great look, but it seemed like some strange hobgoblin.
Was it? Are you sure it was a hobgoblin? Did it resemble an elf? Could it have been more slender?
And he's gonna make a history check, and he does pretty well. And he goes, now that you, a little bit, now that you mention it, it's kind of seemed, yeah, it did seem kind of like an elf. How did you know that?
Tell me.
No time. I go back to my team. Okay.
What did you
He's
attack that man?
very concerned that like he's talking to the other guy that was with him.
I had-
Kill the drow.
I had my suspicions. As a drow, I had my suspicions that
What did your drow eyes see?
look, this entire invasion was way too complicated for a bunch of goblins to even
Hobgoblins.
comprehend, or even
I
hobgoblins.
agree. They are very dumb.
I believe there was an elf leading the force.
Says the fucking half-orc.
During my time in the dark I had a vision
Did you say none of them?
I
did
opened
it
up-
before, too.
He said none of them.
I opened up a rift in my
the
first
darkness?
attempt in the darkness and to
How
get
did you
out.
accomplish
None
that?
of them.
How did you accomplish a rift in the darkness?
I shot one of my
I listen with
one
intent.
of my magical bullets.
That was the streak of white light I saw.
Yeah,
Oh.
correct. And there was a battle going. I could only assume it was the battle at Zakar that we wouldn't stand a chance even for a moment with the amount of goblins I saw. But leading the goblins was an elf, and he actually made contact and directly spoke to me through the void.
It's possible that Isoda is not a hobgoblin, but an elf.
I very much agree.
What a cunt.
Excellent input.
Calm down.
So we're not
Am I
dealing with
screaming?
any old goblins here. We're dealing with a real brain trust we got going on.
Exactly.
Does I look around to any of the people I saw in town, or who are from the town,
Okay.
and I ask, are there any people here good with languages, historians, people who would know something about elves?
One kind of steps forward and he's like, what kind of languages what are you talking about?
These, and I will show him the paper. Not hand him, but show. Just like this.
He says, my goblin's a little rusty, but it looks like goblin to me.
Okay. Any idea what it says? Something close to maybe even, you know.
I recognize a few characters. There's the word attack a few times. I can tell you that for sure.
Oh, that makes sense.
Supermarket, milk, cheese whistle.
Eel chandelier.
What is this?
Cat.
Cat
launcher. Oh, God.
I say to him, does the name Isora bring any
To who?
to the guy who was
To reading the thing, or just attempting to read the thing?
No, I just asked him if he has heard the name before.
Yeah, no, that's who you're asking though. The guy.
Yeah,
who's
the guy
reading?
who was reading.
He shakes his head. No.
Wait, I have a dire question that must be answered. What happened to the royal family?
You should ask. You should ask them.
I go to ask whoever may be pertinent.
The one that he was questioning.
Yeah.
I was the
Who was the leader of Zakar again? Which one was it?
King. Well, you know Prince Xanon. You've
Yeah.
never met the king.
Okay, but it was Xana, not Cristobal.
Cristobal was
Cristobal's the
Laura.
leader of the fast.
That's
Well,
a different,
he's
that's a different place.
He's the prince of Laura.
Yeah.
Prince Xanon is of Zakar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Assumedly King Xanon now.
Yeah,
But-
he's hanging out with Acid.
You've never met the king. You don't know the name.
Gotcha.
But,
Yeah. I just wanted to know.
right.
Yeah.
Prince Xanon's father. Prince
Gotcha.
Xanon and Princess. What's her face? That's her name. What's her face?
Which one of us slept with her? Who was that?
No one. Magnus is the other girl, and he woke up next to her. Didn't sleep with her. As far as he knows.
Yeah,
I'm a gentleman.
debatable.
You're in half-war.
Your
I
head.
can still be a gentleman.
Your
He
head.
would do it in the back of a carriage, not in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Head
Like a
of
Chevy?
gentleman.
The Chevy horses, yeah.
Alright.
So, I'm sorry, what was your question?
I go up to
Oh,
the other
yeah.
one that he directed me to. I ask him, do you know of the royal family? What happened to them?
He puts his head down. He says, "We weren't enough to defend them.
Do you think the king was taken? Or killed?
Definitely not taken.
Do you think he was killed?
I know he was killed.
You saw him die?
We all saw him die.
We need to defend this city.
He was thrown from a tower.
Was there any other royal family guarding the castle?
I don't.
Uh, royal family guarding.
I mean royal family at the castle, like the queen,
The queen was there.
other princes, princesses.
There's only the one prince and princess, and they were not there.
Okay.
I don't know where they are.
Safe. That's that.
Do we have a
Did you say
way?
that?
Yeah.
And he looks at you immediately and he's like, how do you know?
He got us drunk. Twice.
That sounds like him, but
Wait.
that doesn't really help my.
We've
He's
had.
safe. He's safe in another town. We don't want to say where he is because it could put him in danger.
We need
Is
to.
he on the island?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Do you have a way of carrier pigeon to send a message?
There's no.
I don't think
There's
that's
no
a good idea.
birds here.
We're in.
I'll need a carrier mole.
Excuse me, rock person.
Yeah.
We're in a cave.
A carrier bat.
They don't
No.
travel that far. They're not
No.
albatrosses.
I like that for a second he had to think like, well, maybe.
They're just like no, like it's not an albatross.
Do we have?
Well,
I don't think we
magic people have ways.
Let me tell you this: we're not getting any messages outside of this town.
Also
right now.
not a good
Can we
idea.
fortify the city and make a stand?
Do you want to fight millions of them?
Yes.
Well,
We are not the group of people
have
to
fun.
ask that.
I think we need to seek help from a higher power, and right now the only one that comes to mind is the Shield of Justice.
Oh Christ.
I know, insert God's name here.
I feel the same way, but they're the only ones I think, based on what I saw, even remotely comparable to the Force to put up a fight against the
They may
Force.
not. Well,
I don't know many.
two in particular may not like us, but
Also,
I don't think we should personally
I
ask
think-
them.
Doesn't
they may be like, oh, they're involved? Fuck them. They don't like us, remember?
Well,
They
any-
started to. They started to.
Any forces would be welcome. What neighboring continents could possibly lend aid?
I don't think
I don't
we need a
know who
united
we
force.
still have relationships with. It depends. A lot of
even-
them had relationships with the king, and
even
if
if
the
we
king is gone, then how do our alliances lie?
Even if
The
we
prince
could,
still stands. He could negotiate.
even
I
still,
think we need to find the prince, or you lot need to find the prince and keep him safe,
that would mean abandoning everybody in this town.
or the town comes with you.
We'll need to take them to.
It would be
refugees.
To take everyone?
What?
Do you have a vessel big enough to take everyone?
If we get outside the mountains, I'm sure we can find something.
safer than being here. This town only has a limited time, I assume, anyway.
That I
limited
agree.
supplies. I also don't believe sending
What
a tiny
about-
message is a good idea simply for the fact of who may.
I do have a
Intercept,
question.
yes.
Yes.
So I think it's a lot harder to steal several
Where
hundred thousand.
did the goblins originate from Zakar as well? They don't have supplies coming in from
They
ships?
originate from Zakar, but under the Under Mountains.
The Undermountains. So
They can survive
goblins
on
don't have
shit.
goblins don't have ships or a navy of any kind.
Not that you would know of.
All right, because I was wondering if they might be getting supplies from elsewhere and we could hijack.
Well,
the
if
ship.
there's an elf helping them, they might.
Damn elves.
I'm just trying to think of a way
They're
for us.
dirty people.
Dirty.
I'm just trying to think of a way for us to get a ship. Maybe we can steal one.
Guys.
See?
Not you, obviously. You are a good man.
He just took a bath.
You're one of the lucky.
He was the only one concerned
Good
with how he
woman.
smelled.
Good woman.
No.
Yes.
No.
What?
Just just go with it. He
Look.
doesn't know.
You get confused
A
on many
good woman.
simple things. It's fine.
Here's what I propose. We, our
I like
group,
him.
and maybe a few other dwarves, go as a contingent to get a boat. Maybe we'll take it from a town that does trade here. And then we'll meet up at a recluse location.
How many dwarves?
By all accounts, this is the last town standing that isn't under goblin control.
How many dwarves do we estimate?
And I
left
don't
here?
estimate that will be long before they take this back.
But where else will we find a ship?
We need to get out of the mountains.
Let's
Worry about the ship.
I
later.
agree with that.
Let's
I'm
let-
saying that we have the refugees attempt to move to a coast location.
He kind of puffs his chest out and says, "A dwarf is not a refugee. A dwarf is a soldier."
Okay, sure.
Oh,
Let's
sure.
go with that.
The women and children, soldiers.
Soldiers. He stares at you with dead eyes.
They throw their children at
Is there a safe way to leave the mountains where we won't be left out in the open to be attacked by goblins?
Well, here's the thing. Several thousand dwarves marching through the mountains is not a quiet
There's
thing.
definitely not 1,000. There's less than 100 dwarves.
Even still, the babies wear chainmail. It's not going to be quiet.
It's not going to be quiet, but,
But
it,
it's something.
But it's
perhaps it
better
doesn't
than-
need to be.
If there's millions of them versus 90 of us, we need to get the hell out of here.
I agree. Let's.
Yeah.
We'll make do with what we can.
They say if we go through the caves, at least we can bottleneck them. We won't be fighting a million. We'll be fighting 5 at a time.
Would
did
you
pretty well with
recommend
those
that
rolls.
over the mountain passes?
True, we did.
Well, getting to the mountain passes, we'll have to go through the tunnels anyway,
All right, then let's go.
Let's
and we'll see what's safer when we get there.
Onward!
Okay. So we will go to the tunnels next time.